Celeb Secrets is hanging out with Olivia Rose Keegan today. You have had such a busy summer, and I feel like it just started. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much. I know it's the actor's life is a life that is made up of 90% unemployment, and just auditioning and everything. So I'm just, these moments don't come along very often. So I'm trying to, it moves very fast, but I'm trying to just soak it all in because I'm having a great time and I'm just so beyond grateful for all of it.
Yeah, as you should. I mean, I feel like you're helping introduce a new generation to Scary Movie, and you're doing it as Anna Faris's daughter. So tell me about that role and what was that like stepping into this franchise?
It was amazing. I have been an avid fan of Anna for as long as I can remember. I think her performances are literally like etched into my creative mind. So when I found out that I would be playing her daughter, it was amazing, and I got to sort of let all my love for her live through Sarah, my character. And funny enough, I actually didn't know I would be playing her daughter early on in the audition process. They were very, pretty secretive. I knew that Anna was returning, but I didn't know I was playing her daughter. So I actually leaned against coming across like her at all. Because I was like, they don't want those types in the movie, and I always say that, but then I say like no one can ever emulate Anna if they tried because she's so brilliant and wonderful on her own. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I was so relieved and excited when I found out that I was playing her daughter because then I could just let it rip.
Totally. And I know that you said that you're a fan of the franchise yourself. I want to know, like, was there a moment on set with her or even Regina or even the Wayans family that hit you where you were just like, oh my gosh, like, how did I end up here? This is amazing.
Dude, that was every day.
Okay.
But it's interesting because I'm such a fan of the franchise and because it was such a monumental, surreal experience, I think intentionally sort of dissociated in a way, because I think if I went to set every day actually realizing the monumentality of what was happening, I would have been too freaked out to, excited and nervous to function properly. So I kind of did what I could, and then towards the end of filming, and then now that the movie's out and everything, I'm really just letting it all sink in and be like, wait, that wasn't a dream. That's crazy. But yeah, so many moments on set where not only was I just in awe of who I was in front of, but in awe of their talent and how hard they work. It's such a nice reminder to be reminded that the people you look up to and admire just work really, really hard. And so that was another incredible thing to watch, to just watch their ideas flow and to watch their creativity in real time was the most inspiring thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of like a learning session in itself. There had to be so much that you took in. Is there one thing that stands out in particular?
Oh man, I learned so many different things from all of them. Yeah. I learned from one of the people on our creative team, writers and producers named Rick Alvarez. I think he was the first thing I learned was in the audition process when he let me know that I was Anna's daughter. And then he also reminded me, like, Anna's so brilliant because she's sincere and genuine. You can't really be in on the joke. You can't try to be funny or emulate her because nobody can. Like, these people are comedic geniuses because they're genuinely going through something. So I think that was really informative of, how I tried to shape my performance going forward. From Marlon, I learned how to trust my own creative voice. He's so just oozing with creative ideas, and you can just turn the camera on and let him go for an hour and a half, and he can pull out 17 different versions of the scene and improvisations. And he was really encouraging to me as far as trusting my own creative voice, because on most sets, you don't want to stray too far from the writer's words. You want to stick to the script and honor the writer. And yes, you do want to do that to an extent, because we had a great, jam-packed script that was hilarious, but it's actually like, it was almost looked down upon to not show up with your own creative ideas and inputs and punchlines. So I learned so much about trusting my own creative voice in that way, because that was all new to me.
That's really, really cool. And you know, you have Scary Movie that's out. Also, Dutton Ranch is out. And I feel like they're two totally different things. But I mean, your performance is amazing in both of them. I want to know, like, how have those two projects challenged you in a completely different way?
I think genre hopping and world hopping, character hop, that's my favorite element about this career in general, you know, like getting to explore all those different headspaces. And I feel like I've been so lucky as far as being trusted to bring these totally different people and different worlds to life. And that's like my favorite element. I always walk away learning so much. And, you know, before Scary Movie, I had never done a comedy. So I was like, there was that little voice in my head. It was like, why am I here? But I instantly just was so welcomed by that whole group, and we became such a family. And, you know, same with Dutton Ranch. Like I've never played a mom, you know, especially a mom who's going through that sort of thing. No spoilers, but yeah, I think that is hands down my favorite element of getting to do this for a living. So I just hope that the pattern continues.
Yeah. Do you maybe have any like fun secrets from set on Scary Movie that we wouldn't know since they're celeb secrets?
Oh, I should have thought about that. I should have known. A dirty little secret from Scary Movie. Ooh, I mean, I'm thinking of all the like deleted scenes and the things that didn't make the cut. Like this could have been 10,000 different movies. So there's a secret in there. Like you're seeing, you know, I think the most efficient, awesome version of the movie, but maybe people can just watch that and just imagine, you know, some of the other versions that we played around with. That's kind of a lame secret though. I want to think of like a better... Oh, you really got me. Okay, the little secret is how hard all these people work and how effortless they make it look. It's kind of a cop-out answer because we talked about it before, but I genuinely was just blown away watching, you know, these people and you know, the younger cast, I like the new kids on the block. I always call us kids. I know we're not kids, but you know what I'm talking about. Watching them too, there wasn't one person who didn't just freaking nail it. I'm in awe of every single one of them. So I've rambled a lot, but basically the secret is how much I love and admire everyone.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so sweet. Now, I only have time for one more question, so I'm saving the best one for last. Is there something else that you really want to conquer, you know, project-wise? Because you've done so much. I feel like you've achieved a lot already.
Thank you. Oh man. I haven't conquered rom-com world. I would love to do something in there, like a 1800s romance novel adaptation or something modern day. Like rom-com is a world that I'd like to get into, or like a sci-fi. So like I don't know. I was watching Project Hail Mary, and I was just what an epic story to be a part of something like that. So many worlds. I'm like give them all. So, but those are the first two that came to mind.